Alright, today we are going to be mixing a recipe for homemade laundry detergent. You can see our various products on the table. We secured a recipe off of the internet and from a friend of ours, and today we're going to show you how you can make your own very cost-effective and cheap laundry detergent that uses very little per load. According to the write-ups, when we get done with this batch should last us anywhere from say 4 to 6 months. Alright, here's our ingredients for our recipe. The recipe calls for 4 pounds, 12 ounces of borax, a 4-pound box of baking soda, 3 bars of Fels-Naptha soap, and about 3.5 pounds of an oxy type oxygen cleaner, OxyClean, something like that. This is a 6-pound container. And the last ingredient is 1 box, 55 ounces of super washing soda. And any brand will do. These are the products that were available at our local big box store, so you can get yours from wherever. Alright, we also purchased a 5-gallon bucket to put this in. Notice we're outside. Borax in powder form can cause some reactions if you happen to breathe it in, so we're doing this outside in a well ventilated area so that we don't have any problems. First step is going to be to open our 3 bars of Fels-Naptha soap and grate those using a cheese grater into our bucket. So we've unwrapped our Fels-Naptha bars of soap. You can see what they look like. It's a very soft soap and dissolves very easily. So just using the large part of your cheese grater supposedly will work just fine. Alright, here we're grating the bars of soap into the bucket. Let's see what we're producing. Looks like shredded cheese. Be careful not to put this on our tacos. Alright, we got a 3-person crew working here. We're on a 2nd shift. Starting to add up. Alright, now we're on soap bar number 3. And the 3rd shift workers on the job. Alright, down to the last little pieces. Alright, so we're finished with the soap. The hard part's over. Next step is simply to add the rest of the ingredients. Start with the super washing. The baking soda, last but not least, the borax goes in. And this is the stuff you want to kind of watch that you don't aerate it and breathe it in. Alright, the OxyClean, remember, came in 6 pounds, but we only need 3.5, so we're going to dump about half of this in there, plus a little more. Now, the scoop that comes with it is the perfect amount that you're going to use for each wash, so hang on to the scoop to use to measure it out. And say to use 2 scoops of this for a full wash. We're going to add the OxyClean. That looks like about half, so give it another Ooh, that's good. Okay, all that's left now is to mix it up. Make sure we get a consistent mixture. If we had the lid for this bucket, we could just roll the bucket up and over, but the store we went to was out of lids. Alright, we found an old lid in a workshop that we're going to use to snap to it. And then we're going to shake it all about and do the hokey pokey. After some tumbling and shaking, let's take a look at what we got.
And rolling. Get back, smoke. That's weird.
Alright, so I guess the yellow soap shreddings all over indicates it must have gotten mixed up pretty well. That's all there is to it. So now we're going to put it to the test and see if it actually cleans. Alright, I've decided as a test for the washing powder, I'm going to take this white cloth, I'm going to rub it in the dirt, try to get it sufficiently dirty, is what my kids might do from playing. Okay, and I have an old leaf burning pile right here, and I'm going to get some of that black ash on it. I could probably put grease on it, but truthfully, grease is a challenge for any kind of detergent. So I think if we shake it loose, that probably accurately depicts what a child might, how a child might soil their clothes in a day of play outside. Alright, we're going to wash this on heavy, on hot, super plus size load. Here's the cloth that I dirtied. Plus I have some other white. Some of the socks are pretty soiled, so we'll see how they do. Now mind you, I'm not going to bleach this load. This is going to be just with the 2 scoops of the homemade detergent that we made. Alright, here's 1 scoop going in. And here is scoop number 2. And that's it. Now close. Okay, after the wife checked it out, she approved it. She thinks that it looks clean, but the fact that I didn't let her put bleach in it is the reason why at least my rag that I stuck in the dirt isn't all the way clean. But the socks and all actually look pretty clean. Bleach would have probably whitened them a little bit better, so we're gonna call this a success. Alright, so the washer just finished. Well, it looked pretty white. Let's see if we can find that towel in there that I had that I rubbed the dirt on. This looks like it. Let's see how it came out. Well, I'd have to say that looks pretty good. Just flip it over. Looks like we have a winner. And the rest of the clothes in here look pretty white too. Not too bad. Now that wraps up today's experiment with homemade laundry detergent.